You're never sure if you actually really want to start live streaming until you actually start live streaming. But more to the point, that's not why I brought you guys here today. Today I'm having some minor issues with the 3D printer. It's behaving erratically, it's being completely irrational, and I haven't been able to figure out why. It's been going on for roughly 2-3 weeks now. It's got the E3D V6 hot end in there. I've done everything by the book, absolutely to the letter. Still nothing works as designed, and it's pissing me the fuck off. So, going back to basics, I reestablished the PID settings. Basically, the PID just tells the printer how hot the hot end needs to get and what time it needs to cool off and readjust itself here and there to get the settings or to get the temperature to pretty much stay on par throughout the entire process. So yeah, that being said, I am working on calibrating the extruder. It was off by 5/16 of an inch. That's not good. Not good by any stretch of the imagination. So now what I'm doing is just going through and making sure that all the settings are as is, because really that's all I can do, and that's where I'm at. So for at least calibrating the extruder, there's one of two ways you can do it. You can, well, one, you're going to need a computer to extrude the filament by 100 millimeters and then measure from where your Bowden tube ends to the very tip of the filament. If that is what 100 millimeters measures out to, then that means that your settings are correct. In my case, mine was way over, and adjusting the settings through the Arduino software was not getting me anywhere. It was doing absolutely jack dick for me. So I went into the LCD panel on my printer, which you can see right here, and I went and adjusted the extruder steps per millimeter, because apparently what I had it at was too high, and then what I changed it to was too low, and now I'm hoping that I found some sort of middle ground, but we shall see. I don't need these. And that's what's pissing me the hell off. You fucking son of a bitch. Stop fucking moving. See, now I'm way the fuck past it. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Maybe that'll work. Store this in your fucking memory, you douche. Okay. Settings stored. Whoopty fucking do. Extrude. You fucking kidding me? Did it really go the wrong fucking way? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Oh, I'm gonna be freaking pissed. Yep, you went and retracted, you son of a fuck whore. And then it takes forever to extrude. I don't know what's worse, watching this extrude or watching frickin' paint dry. And this is the price I pay for upgrading. Oh, and it's still off by half an inch. And back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Oh yeah, store memory. Yep, this is what I've been doing for the past hour. So I figured I'd let you guys join in on the monotony. I know, it's so much fun. It's great. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. Not. Now it's over by an inch and a freaking half. This is ridiculous. Whoever thought of this was freaking insane. And I know Barnacles doesn't have this issue. If I can get the steps per millimeter right, I may actually be able to do something right here. Flow is at 100. Everything should be working as designed. No! Why should anything go my way? This is like watching frickin' paint dry. This one's way too frickin' short. If I can get somewhere close within the realm of possibility, I may actually be able to get something frickin' done tonight. Chances of that actually happening, though, slim to frickin' none. Yay, moving camera. Oh boy. Well, we're getting closer. We're at 4 3/4 inches. Still just barely too short. Control, motion, steps per millimeter. Let's go to the nearest half millimeter. Stored. Yay, store memory, store memory, store memory. Fucking piece of shit. I actually went forward this time rather than backwards. Well, isn't that impressive? Ooh. I don't know who else watching this. But whoever does watch this, I appreciate you hanging in there. I know it's not the best live stream I've ever done. It probably also won't be the worst. 7/8, so that's 15/16. What is 15/16? Survey says 9/3 and 100 millimeter. Well, 100 millimeters is 3.93, and what did I say it was? 15 divided by 16 is 0.9375. That is as close as I'm going to get. So, that being said, I'm going to put you guys on hold while I go get some lubrication, and maybe if I lubricate the tube, I won't have so many issues with this thing beating through and jamming up. So, I'm going to go get some lube. I don't know if I even want to tell you what it is until I get actual verification that this works. If it works, then I'll explain it. If it doesn't, I'm not explaining it. So, I shall return. Alright, I just have a small cap full of lube, and I'm going to put it right down the tube. More to do it. Screw it. Let's do one more. There. Alright, now that I've made sure that the Bowden tube has been fully inserted, we are going to try a test print. Hopefully this helps keep things from jamming. Let's find out. Well, so far so good. So far so good. Well, I'll have to keep an eye on it here for a little while, and who knows, maybe. I'm not holding my breath, though. So far so good. And this is about where it jammed last time I tried printing the object that I'm printing. So far so good. I'm hoping that the lubrication mixed with getting the settings right actually fixes it, but right now it's way too early to tell. Um, if this print goes well, which I'm hoping to God that it does, as long as it goes well, I will produce a video showing what I did, how I did it, and what lubrication I used. Because this stuff is, if it works, the shit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It will be the shit. One thing I will say, if you have a 3D printer with a Bowden extruder and you have that little gear that pulls the filament into the Bowden tube and blah blah blah, you know how all that works, I would suggest going out and getting some Loctite, just some regular low heat, just Loctite. Put it on there, let it set, let it sit, and that way as your stepper motor is stepping, it doesn't back the screw out in any way, shape, or form, causing any issues. Just a little tidbit of information for you. So far, so good. Well, I guess you know what I'm going to be doing for the next probably hour and a half, at least until I know that this thing is going to go run straight and nice and smooth. So, I will sign off, and I will let you know how the print turns out. So, till next time, I'll see all of you on the other side of the interwebs. Take care.